Good morning, James Irvin. Mr. Lammy here. If just in case you have never met me before, I'm the assistant principal here at James Irvin Education Center. I'd like to take a moment to welcome you to James Irvin. We'll be doing a morning news show every morning. Today, it's me in the chair here giving you the morning announcements, but as we progress, there'll be chances for you guys to become our news anchors for the day and everything. But there are a few big important messages that have to go out to you. So some of them revolve around COVID and our new situation with that, and some are just some general reminders about the school day. So let's start with COVID and everything. So few reminders that will keep you and everyone on campus healthy. Number one, please remember, wash your hands frequently, use hand sanitizer. We have hand sanitizer available for you in each one of our classrooms. On our 612 side, we also have at the foot of each one of the instructional decks, there is a pump station there in the courtyard area as you head up to your classes on each deck. So those are there for you. But remember, when you're washing hands, wash for at least 20 seconds, scrub your hands good. We are asking this year, do not share food, do not share drinks or school supplies with Sorry about that. Do not share food, drink, or school supplies with other students. This will help cut potential transmission and everything, so please. Your teachers will go over ways for you to keep your supplies for you and you alone in your classes. Also, please remember, wear a mask every day. So, masks must cover both the nose and mouth. So when they are properly on, we're looking like this. This is not proper mask use, nor is this, nor is this. So please, when you have your mask on, please make sure it is covering both the nose and the mouth as you are going around. Whoop, there we go. Even took my glasses there. All right, and last but not least about COVID, please, we are social distancing. Please, as you are going around the courtyard and things, make sure that you are putting some space in between you. 6 foot is the social distancing rule. So, also, last but certainly not least, I lied. This is the last thing about COVID. So before you come to school every day, there is a student self-screener that you need to complete. This self-screener is on our website in a red bar at the top of the page. So there are basically 3 questions that you have to answer each day before you come to school. Do you feel sick? Have you had contact with anyone who is ill or says they have COVID? And have you been tested for COVID? So these 3 questions are on the self-screener, and there is more description on the self-screener. So this afternoon, please, if you did not do it last night, please make sure that you go onto our website, download this so that you are doing this every morning. If you answer yes to any of the questions on the screener, you are not to report to campus. Once again, if you answer yes to any of those questions on the self-screener, please stay home and do not report to campus. Your parents can call into the school to let us know about your absence, but if you are feeling sick, if you have had any of those things happen, you need to stay home for your safety as well as the safety of others. If you feel sick while you're here at school, be sure to tell your teacher right away, and we can deal with it right then and there and help you out as we go through our day. All right, a few things just in general about James Irvin's campus this year. For those of you that are returning, you noticed a little change in the courtyard this morning. Our courtyard area, as you came up from the breakfast in the cafeteria, you'll notice that the courtyard is a one-way. We are going clockwise around the courtyard. There are arrows to help you with this as you go around the campus. But please do not walk against the flow of traffic. This is once again to help us social distance and make sure everybody is as safe as possible. At the end of your periods today, you went in to your classroom through the decks. We are exiting out each period through the back door of each of our portables on our 4 decks. After you exit the portable, you will go to the courtyard area and follow the directional arrows around to your next class. If you need to use bathrooms, of course, they will be open for you during passing, but it is important that you use bathrooms during passing. The bathrooms are locked during the main class periods. As we get to lunch today, you'll be met at the cafeteria by our staff. Please understand that things have changed a little bit in the cafeteria. We are sitting only one person per table. Once again, only one person per table. The tables and the chairs will be put down, and please do not move the chairs in their positions. Do not move the tables. You will be asked to sit down in one of those seats. When you sit down, please make sure that you have everything you need, because you should stay seated in your chair for the remainder of the lunch period. We will be getting up to throw away trash and everything at the end of the lunch period. Also, please make sure that even one person per table, but we are not moving between tables, leaning over to our friends, things like that. So please make sure that you're doing this. This is for your safety and for social distancing. All right, last but certainly not least, our hit list is buses for the afternoon. Make sure that you know your bus number this afternoon. Your first period teachers, for those of you here on campus, have been provided with your schedules and everything, so they'll be handing those out to you first period. Most of you have the bus passes in the top right-hand corner. So make sure your teacher's sixth period will remind you again, it's important that you know your bus numbers, because when we dismiss, we are dismissing staggered these days. So some of our classes will release at the first bell at 3:08, some will release at 3:09. Your teacher in your classroom will tell you which bell will be yours. So please, if your teacher tells you we are waiting for the 3:09 bell, do not exit the classroom at the first bell at 3:08. Wait for the 3:09 bell. As you go down to the cafeteria where the bus loop is, please go directly to your bus. I know the urge is to talk to your friends, some of which you haven't seen in a while, but it is important to make sure that everybody is social distancing once again, and we get our buses in a timely manner. So please make sure you know your bus number. Our staff will be around there to help you find the bus if you have any issues. But that is kind of all we got for you this morning. So thank you very much for listening, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, we'll have our morning news every morning. So have a wonderful first day, and welcome to James Irvin.